So I'm the author of a book and a companion blog, Coffee, Lunch, Coffee. The book is entitled Coffee, Lunch, Coffee, a practical field guide for master networking. And my philosophy around networking is that it's not about sales or money or finding a job, and it's most certainly not about collecting a pocket full of other people's business cards. What I believe networking is really about establishing meaningful, long-term relationships without a predetermined outcome in mind. If people think of nothing else related to networking, what they should remember is that networking is establishing connections with other people, it's about establishing community, and it's about deepening our sense of belonging. Through those three things, connections, community, and belonging, people can really have very rich, robust, meaningful lives, and that's what networking is all about. Really, for me, networking has been absolutely life-changing. I believe that every opportunity I've had, whether it's been a career or professional opportunity, more of a community-oriented opportunity, or really just a purely social opportunity, has come as the result of making a meaningful connection with another person. I mean, often when I ask people, what do you think about networking, I get the groans or people shudder with fear or some kind of anxiety. And really, for me, networking is simply connecting with another person. It's really friends helping friends. It's connecting with people, again, in a meaningful way that is for the long term. There's no expectation of remuneration or some sort of payback. And really, I believe the more generous we are in our connections with other people, the more generous we are with our time, our information, and our resources, the much more comes back to us. So it's always worth it to connect with another person. So my company, Kaufman Fast Track, is a global provider of entrepreneurial training to help people start and grow companies successfully. And I'm often asked, what advice would you give to entrepreneurs, especially women entrepreneurs? What would you tell them in order to help them to be more successful? And what I would say, especially with my networking hat on, is build connections. Surround yourself with other champions, with people who are there to prop you up, spur you on, and really encourage you to go for it. And then also be supportive to others, especially other entrepreneurs. I think we as women often have a tendency to shy away from the spotlight. We have a tendency to really be heads down and focused on the task at hand. And what I would say is sort of lift up and propel one another forward. Be sure to introduce other women. Be sure to talk about their accolades, because we have a tendency not to do that for ourselves. What the Center for Women in Business does is it really enables and empowers women to achieve their professional objectives. It helps them to advance those goals. It does so in a number of ways. And so, in fact, not only does it uncover opportunities for women to participate, say, on corporate boards or to rise to executive and leadership positions, but it also allows women to mentor and be mentored really at every stage of their careers. And I have to say, of course, that I believe that the most important role that the CWB has is to really provide a platform or set the stage for women to connect with one another in meaningful ways, to really establish powerful peer-to-peer networks and connections that help them for a lifetime, both in their career and in their personal lives.